Hello world, how's everybody? Not a beautiful day. Look, you know what? We used to have Blockbuster, but then that went out of business. But then comes Netflix. And Netflix, gave people choices. Even though Netflix came in, we still can buy physical copies of DVDs or Blu-ray movies. So Netflix just gave people choices. Even though the times had changed and market had changed, Blockbuster couldn't keep up with the times. So Netflix replaced Blockbuster, you know, and they gave people choice because people were still, even though Netflix came out, it's for people who don't have time to run to the store to buy physical copies of movies or stuff like that. Then they can't buy physical copies. So Netflix gave people choice for people who want to watch movies on the fly or on the go. So it's the same thing with Game Pass. Game Pass is just like Netflix, and Microsoft is giving people choices. You still can buy your physical copies of games. Physical copies ain't going nowhere, and people still love physical copies. Some games are worth keeping, others are not. And then with xCloud is for streaming. Game sharing is when you take one game and you got like 5 people in your family, or 6 or whatever, and you can share the same game under a different profile. So Microsoft is giving people choices on how to play their games, whether it's on your cell phone, on the go, whether it's on the computer, whether it's on the laptop, whether it's on a tablet, or whether it's on the Xbox console itself. And then, like with xCloud, you can also play it on your TV, probably without your console, via USB thumbstick. So, Microsoft is giving people choices. So, Xbox Game Pass, it's just a great way of playing. It gives you a chance to try the games out to see if you will like it, and then if you do, you can buy the physical copy. So either way it goes, Microsoft is just giving people choices. And I was on this article today, and the developer Take-Two Interactive is skeptical of the subscription service to Game Pass. Says this: gaming subscription service have quickly become a primary way that many players fill out their gaming catalog. Sony PlayStation Now launched in the United States in 2015, and Microsoft Xbox Game Pass, which was touted by Forbes as the Netflix of video games, followed just a few years later in 2017. According to a statement made by Xbox Phil Spencer, it seems that Microsoft planned to place even greater emphasis on the growth of its Xbox Game Pass subscription service as a core element of its business model with the release of the Xbox Series X and Series S. And it says here, despite this, in a recent earnings call with Take-Two Interactive, publisher of a number of a successful franchise, including Grand Theft Auto and NBA 2K, it was revealed that the company remains highly skeptical that this gaming subscription service will become the only or primary way that video games are distributed. That's because of the way people consume it. Take-Two Interactive President Carl Sladoff slated during a call, and the price point for owning a title, which is very reasonable and very low, actually, on a per hour basis. Take-Two Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 have both been offered on Xbox Game Pass for a limited time in the past, and Sladoff made it clear that Take-Two will most likely continue to make its game available for distribution on subscription service. At the end of the day, the consumer will decide, and we will be where the consumer is. So I mean, they're still skeptical, but at the end of the day, some people don't have time to buy physical games. So Game Pass, it fills that void to where you just turn on your Xbox and play the game right then and there. So that's all. That's all Game Pass is. It's just like Netflix. Like I said, when Netflix came out, people are still buying physical copies of DVDs and Blu-rays. You know, Netflix just gave people choice. It's the same thing with Xbox and xCloud. It's giving people choice on the way to game, you know. And what Microsoft is doing is good for the industry. I mean, people were skeptical of Netflix, skeptical of Netflix when it first came out. But look at Netflix now. It's the same thing with Game Pass. But anyway, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box so you can read this article for yourselves. And nice talking to you, beautiful people. It's Chris. And also a Star Wars and Star Trek thing, or Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.